G'day and welcome to Aussievision. I'm Dale and it has been a big morning here in Australia. Electric Fields were named as the artists representing us in 2024. Now, it was a very early start for Aussies. The announcement was 5 a.m. for Melbourne, Sydney. Here in Brisbane, it was 4 a.m. So I was up at like 3:30. There has been a lot of coffee, but it was worth the wait. God, Perth had 2 a.m. as well. So anyway, very early start, but as I said, worth the wait. One Milkali, which One Blood in brackets, is a fantastic entry for Australia. I think we all know, or most of us will know, that Electric Fields almost went to Eurovision in 2019 with 2000 and whatever, which was a cracking song. They were runner-up to Kate Miller-Heidke with Zero Gravity. Now, a lot of people are going to compare these songs, and it's very understandable when we've had a song like 2000 or whatever. But I think what I really love about this year's entry in comparison to that is the maturity and the depth from Electric Fields with this. The production is fantastic on it. Number one, we're getting Indigenous language, First Nations language represented for Australia for the first time. Didgeridoo, like Indigenous instrumentation, a sound that is very uniquely Australian on the Eurovision stage. Also, just the general production of the song is fantastic. I think also it feels like a calmer song. Okay, so it's not going huge, upbeat, crazy like 2000 whatever was, but also with that song, the frenetic energy of the song, which was amazing in the stadium, didn't translate down the TV camera. There's a lot going on. It's harder to make sure you're hitting all your spots when you've got this crazy song going on. With this song, it is still showcasing Zachariah's amazing vocals. It has still got the Electric Fields essence about them, but it gives them different parts to shine, and it's very much something for the Eurovision stage. This is about staging. This is making sure that we're going to have moments. This is going to make sure that it's going to work live on stage and on TV. That opening of Zachariah, you know, just hitting those few notes, those first few lines is going to be fantastic, and it's going to really center, and you're going to go, wow, who is this? I imagine we might have a Starscape or something similar if you listen to the lyrics of the song. And as it goes through the song, there's these little moments that are great. There are repetition of Milkali and the different sort of lines throughout. Also, just little parts like the Fleetwood Mac and the Janets. And it's just a great bop. There's a little bit of, a few people said a little bit of Gustav, because I think you got that keyboard early 90s sort of house stuff going on at times. And there's a little essence of that in terms of, I guess, queerness about it and that side. But the rest of it's just very unique. And I think that's its greatest selling point, the unique selling point here of this song. There's nothing like this in the contest this year. And when you've got a lot of out there songs, and then you also have maybe some other ones that are very different in terms of a big French ballad, or the Ukrainian entry, which might be more earnest and more full. This sort of sits in the middle somewhere, and not in the mid-range of death whatsoever. More in terms of, it's got just a quality and a maturity about it that maybe some of the other acts don't have as much. And I love those fun acts. But also just to have something that might be a bit of a palate cleanser, a breather that's still a bop, that still has something unique, is really, really, I think, clever in terms of what we've got here. I think there'll be some mixed fan reactions on this, and that's okay. We're used to it in Australia. We have it every year for our entries. Oh my God, like remember last year, right? Voyager was like 20th and it was too weird and the chorus was this and too complicated. We came top 10. Kate Miller-Heidke was too crazy, it was ridiculous, it was whatever, it came top 10. Now, I'm not saying that this is a top 10, but I'm saying, it could certainly be. It has something there. It certainly has something for juries written all over with Zachariah's vocals, with the production, with so many different elements of it. And it'll always be about getting out of the semi-finals with 100% public vote. But I feel very confident that they will. We stage well, we do things well. And I think we've got a really quality entry here, and I'm really excited by it. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud of it. I think, you know, when you send something to Eurovision, you want to have a song that represents the nation, the music industry that we have. We're a lot of electronic music out of here in Australia, and to have that representation of First Nations people and a queer identity as well with that too, in a very natural way, is fantastic. So very proud of the entry. We'll have to wait and see obviously what staging will be and what they're going to do. And as I say, I'm sure fan reaction will be mixed, but watch this space. I think it'll be a grower on people as they first get over it. Because look, the video is a bit, boom. I think the first thing you see is that video where they're kind of like nude illusion, and it's a bit interesting, right? So I think people might get distracted by that. Listen to their ears, listen to the studio track, and we'll nail the staging anyway. So be proud, Australia, be excited. And well done to Electric Fields. I think it's a great entry, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, catch you later.